Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning all. Alhamdulillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalatu wassalamu ala asrafil anbiya'i wal mursalin Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in amma ba'du. Thank you for your time and your chance to me so I can stand in here in front of you to give my speech today. My name is Syahrani Descha Indria from English Education Department, Teacher and Training Faculty, Muhammadiyah of Syahrani University. And today, my speech is about strategy of values education in the Indonesia education system. So, everybody, do you know what is value education? Values education, some call it as character education, moral education, and ethics education. Lovard and Tommy 2009. Again, become an interesting issue in Indonesia in recent years. In fact, this name is also strategic education policy agenda in various countries in the world. Nesbitt et al. 2005, Holmes and Crossley 2004, Friendship and Helwig 2002, Natu et al. 2001. Therefore, tackling 2002 stated the values education is becoming increasingly important at all levels of schooling. Failure to implement values education is due to many factors. Hadi in 2015 said that teachers in school do not yet have enough skills to integrate values in classroom learning. According to Brady 2011, values education concerns about teachers' role. One factor is consistency. I grant on value education polemic is the effect of personal value of the teacher themselves and how the values are expressed in classroom teaching. Besides the teacher's role, Tutkun et al. 2017 stated that the curriculum in the school is not accordance with the values education. Mukawim 2014 explained that value of values education is much due to what happened in school is education about values rather than values-based education. First, values habituation. Habituation is an educational process that takes place by familiarizing students to believe, speak, think, and perform certain activities according to good habits. Habituation is an important stage for the students to start socializing, social interaction in the school environment. Habituation of good values in school requires the role of various pathways, especially teachers. Second, role model of values. The role model of values which come from the principals, teachers, parents, and educational personnel are important factors in the formation of students' value. The incompatibility of both words and actions from the teachers will make students difficult to receive advice and lessons about the value in school. Values internalization. Values internalization is a process of means of cultivating normative values that determine the desired behavior of a system for which it educates people based on the values applied in the society. Next is cultural value. Cultural value is an important tool for developing the students' value. Basically, there are three layers of culture: artifacts, values, and benefit, and assumptions that lie in the base layer. Discussion and conclusion. The implementation of values education at SMP in Bangka Belitung begins with the formulation of school vision based on the school values. This values-based school vision is the foundation for all members, such as Principals, teachers, students, and educational personnel conduct learning activities at school. Formulation of values-based school vision is an important factor for the implementation of value education because the success of school programs is preceded by the formulation of vision as a guide to all policies, programs, and activities that exist in the school. Raihani 2008. Okay, that's all my speech. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.